Hi, I basically wanted to cover the topic of vibrational energy in food, especially for people who are trying to increase their energy and want to lose weight. So, if you're familiar with the concept, everything that exists is made up of energy. And after reading the book The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield, which I'd highly recommend to everybody to pick up, there is a chapter on food and how monks used to talk to food to pass their energy onto the food, and then people would sit there and eat their meals very slowly in order to absorb that energy. So instead of scarfing food down like we often do here in the States, people actually took a bite, allowed themselves to chew it, then swallow it, and then be grateful, which is why we say grace, for the food that's coming into their body, and allow their body to absorb it. And their body will then tell them if they're full, if they've received everything they need from that food. Now keep in mind, this also happens in Europe and South America, where food is original. It's not GMO modified, it's not full of fillers, it's not full of sugar. A lot of the food that we do consume here in the States is not really food, it's just stuff. It's sugar and flour. You're not getting the energy you need, which in my opinion is why so many people consume such large quantities. Because when you go to Europe and South America, you can get very full on tabas, very small plates of food, because it's real food from the ground, tilled by farmers who have a love for their farm and what they do. Whereas here in America, people are doing the work to survive. So their energy, their angst, their frustration is going into the food that you're consuming. These GMO modified foods don't have the proper sustenance that your body needs to survive. That's why when people switch to vegetables, organic vegetables, keep in mind, without the pesticides, they end up being healthier and having more energy and being more fulfilled. So you want to keep this in mind when you're consuming food. What are you consuming and how do you feel after that? Because chances are what you're feeling is probably in the food. If you want, what I recommend is buy whatever you need to grow a garden. Grow a garden, talk to your garden, water your garden, and pick your food and see how you feel. I find that people that are eating food from their own garden tend to be happier, more fulfilled, have a better weight because they're eating good natural food with love in it. And that vibration passes on to the food that you're consuming. I hope this reached some people. I hope you get what I'm saying. If you have any questions, feel free to write them down. But there really is a huge movement, and there really is a lot to this concept of energy in food, energy that's passed into your food, energy that you're getting from it, the nutritional value of the food, and how it affects your body. Your body is not stupid. Your body knows when you're putting crap into it. It knows when this is not real. Your body and the DNA that makes up your body is magnificent. So you need to give your body real food. It's not a movement that's happening, it's an awareness. It's people are waking up and they're saying, wait a minute, this stuff isn't real. You know, why are you supersizing everything? Because the products that you're eating don't even have what your body needs, so your body's constantly craving more. Why do you think they do that? So you can crave more, which would actually be smarter. I mean, it would be so much smarter if people just gave you real food, because you would eat less of it and you can charge more for less, and then they're still making money, and then they don't have to pay for all this shipping and, you know, all these products and creating these new systems, because people are eating real food and they're getting full, and you can charge a little more, but you're actually getting real food. You know, I have a problem with this consumer type of capitalist society that we live in. Not because I don't love money, because trust me, I love money, but just because of what it's doing to the people in the process. Sometimes in life we forget about the people because we care too much about the money, and you should always care more about people than you do about money. So next time you're eating, take a bite and think, am I getting what I need? Is this food that I'm eating giving me the nutrition that I need? Am I scarfing this food down, or am I eating it slowly to appreciate the meal? Because if you're appreciating the meal, your body will take that energy and then disperse it. But if you're just scarfing food down, your body will just push it out or store it it's not going to appreciate it and move it around your body like it needs to. Does that make any sense? I hope it does.